How's she going today, everybody? Well, I've been kind of putting it off for a couple days here because we've been doing other things, but it's time for that job. It's time to put the air seeders away. This one's easy because fertilizer never touched it, so all you gotta do is empty out what's left of the little bit of seed in the trap doors under the tank back here. I'll show you when we do it. That one's a bit of more of a process though because of the fertilizer that's been in it. Gotta take things all apart and we pressure wash it all out and off so that none of that corrosive fertilizer dust stays on it and wrecks anything, so it'll be all clean for the winter that way. So make sure all the engine oil hasn't been stole out of this. Never usually moves. Never moved, hasn't even got dirty yet. Look at that nice clean oil. So, get this fired up and get the lopsided air seeder squared back up again. And we'll get her cleaned out. Man, that starts nice. I think I'm going to need to get a new tire on the wing here next year. I see that one's right flat there now. There's a real rotten one there. There's one flat on the main frame here too. Well, I guess I gotta move it in front of the door here anyways, so. Well, isn't that shitty? I don't know if I got any spare ones out in the field yet or not, so. Alright. My little list of things just got a little bit longer, so I guess we'll go see what we got for tires around to put on there. I don't really want to go buy one right now, seeing as how I'm not going to be using the air seeder till next year again, so I think we got some spares around.
Whatever reason the Dodgers game was a lot here. Sneaking my way around the internet and tricking my computer. I can't get the game.
There. So these are a tubeless tire, these things. And I'm thinking it was leaking around the valve stem because as soon as I touched it, it fell in there. Usually they're a little more seated than that. And that's what's going on with the one that's up there. It's leaking around the valve stem, but that tire's shot on there anyway, so. But it'll be alright. It can just sit till next year and we'll worry about it then. But this one here, not so much. I don't have one out in the pasture, so I guess I'm going to take it to town and get them to throw a tube in it. So these tubeless tires, they always seem to give you issues eventually. So I guess I'll take that to town and get her fixed up. You guys that seed with your disc openers there, you don't get the fun of finding all the treasures that amass on a shank. Like, I don't know. It's amazing. You always end up with something caught on it somewhere. What's on here? There's a little metal ring on that one. Like, look. Like, what are the odds of hitting something like that? Like, absolutely incredible. Okay, so under each compartment here, there's this little door. And then there's a bit of shit in there you gotta scratch out, so. I thought it was gonna flow out of there, but it's not, so I guess I have to set you down. I'll show you this one flowing out. Oh, I'm gonna miss my bucket. There. There's just a little bit in them. There. There, all cleaned out. Now if it wasn't for the flat tire, we'd be ready to go put this thing away, so I guess we'll run to town now and get the tire fixed. There, nice and shiny. Now we just gotta do everything else in the yard. Oh well, get her fired up and back into her spot. Then I just gotta clean the cab on this old girl before we start haying. So the neighbor phoned here, and his big case didn't have enough hydraulics to lift this header up, so he had to use the 4020. He has an old 4000 International with a hay header that used to be Grandpa Henry's, just the header, not the swather. But he sold the tractor part and the header, plus this grain header to someone else, so that guy's here to pick it up. So the yard's just over there, so come to give him a hand to load it, so now they're just trying to get the mighty 6-liter unhooked from the header trailer. I'm hoping he's got enough power to be able to haul all this with a Ford. He's going to be struggling, but he can try anyway. Takes all 6 horsepower there just to get the old turbo spooled up on that son of a bitch, eh, Twan? Listen to it struggle to get going there. You can do it. 6,000 RPM. I traded it back to Twan. You can see all the fertilizer packed in there in our some pieces of the metering system that deal with the fertilizer. And then the canola ones are all blue, but the roller stays blue like that. It doesn't really matter. It's the fertilizer that causes the issue. So get all that pressure wash out of there, and then under the cart here. There's quite a bit under here in all the metering system too. We always give it a good wash, get all the fertilizer dust off and any extra that's found little cracks to get hidden in. So get that washed, and then we get the toolbar rinse and the tractor, and everything will be washed. We'll be totally done with the springtime seeding stuff. Everything will be clean. So I guess this takes a couple hours, so we'll talk to you once she's rinsed. There's one flaw in how these tractors are made, and they've got this perfect little scoop made here to hold every bit of dirt and shit that there is that can fly up and get caught in there. So I'll scrape most of that out, and then the rest here he's gonna give a good pressure washing too. So it's there a nice shiny paint underneath all the dirt again that way. There, all cleaned up and put away for another year. Christ. So these are the metering rollers out of that out of the flexi coil. There's the nice blue one for the canola seed. That's an extra fine. This is a fine, and then this is extra coarse. This is the one we use for wheat and barley. You can see it's tinged red from the treatment. And then this is the fertilizer roller, the one we use for all of it. And I'll show you the difference here. See how nice and shiny those new bearings are? The ones that never see fertilizer. Here's the fertilizer one. These are brand new last year. They might have 3,000 acres on them, 3,500 acres on them, and it's already starting to corrode. So I always take the fertilizer one apart here, and crap will get down in between here, and I scrape it out of there. Where's the camera? See, that's fertilizer dust, and that'll do all kinds of nasty stuff. And then I got the Millennial Farmer's secret weapon here. And I just soak them in penetrating oil. And you put that cap back on there. And it will help keep it from corroding any worse. And then we keep them in the shop here, just up on the electronics shelf up there. So. But yeah, so everything's all cleaned up and cedars are put away, so I'll go show you the nice lineup of shiny tractors outside now. Antoine's just lining up the 895. It's really windy out, so hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad, but there's everybody, minus the 50/20, because that friend of mine that's starting farming, he's still got it there with the harrows out there, working up his bit of land that he acquired, or harrowing it before he sows it down to pasture mix anyways, is his plan. So everybody got washed off here except for the 40/20, because he's not really that dirty. And then, well, of course the 50/10, he's done nothing yet. So the tandems are all washed, 3-ton. Need a new rain cap for the Freightliner because it doesn't want to shut anymore for some reason. But anyway, we got 3 degrees of, or 3 different stages of paint neglect going on here. We've got never ever seen the inside of a shop at any point in his life. We've got seen the inside of a shed for some of his life, and then we've got new paint on the end. But anyway, alright, well, I guess thanks for watching. We'll be doing some bin fixing next year, I think is what's on the agenda. We got those 3 to do, and that one there. But anyway, I guess make sure you hit that like button, because that's really helping out. The videos are getting twice the views they have been here since everyone started liking them, so that's pretty awesome. So anyway, I guess thanks for watching. Talk to you in the next one.